Hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to manage your test cases using TestPod. For this video, I'm going to assume you already have an account on TestPod and you're logged into your account. So come with me. I am currently on the test cases page. You can get to your test cases page by clicking on the test cases menu from the menu bar. On your test cases page, you can create different folders representing different modules or features within your application. To add a new folder, you click on the Add New Folder button, then provide the folder details. So I could use an example here. So you create folder. You can open a folder to look at the test cases within the folder. If you click on the folder, it gets activated here and you can see if there are test cases or not within the folder. So I'll go on to create a test case within this folder. I'll start by clicking on the new test case button while I am inside the folder. This is the form for creating a new test case. We're going to add a new test case now. The test case can have a description. The description can be as descriptive as possible. You can add more details if needed. And you can also provide preconditions for your test if available. Also, you can state the steps needed to achieve this test. So I could go After providing your test steps, you can then specify your expected results. You can add attachments to your test cases to further illustrate additional information needed for your test case if it is applicable. You can set a state for your test case, draft, active, in review, and so on. You can assign your test case to other members of the team. So who is responsible for this test case? You can pick from the list. Automation status of the test. Is the test going to be automated, or does it not need automation, or it is a manual test case? So I can go on to pick that it is automated. This will help you create the automation coverage information for your project. You can select the type of the test case. Is it functional, non-functional, user, business, accessibility, and so on. Then you can set a priority for the test case. Is it a high priority test case, or a low priority one, or medium priority? So you can pick high priority. Then you can add tags for further categorization of your test cases. So we could say this is a login related test case. Once you've added all bits of information, you can go on to create the test case by clicking on the Save button. Once your test case is added successfully, you will see the test case listed here. This is the ID of the test case, the title of the test case as you entered it, the priority, and the automation status. you can open a test case by clicking on it on the table. When you click on the test case on the table, you see this slide over where you can find the information about your test case that you have entered. So the test case ID, the test case title, description, preconditions, test case steps, and so on. When there are results attached to this test, you're going to see them listed under here. And when you start to attach defects to your test cases, you're going to see them listed here. You can edit the test case by clicking on this edit button here. So you can update your test case information right here, or cancel if you do not need to. You can close the slide over by clicking on the close button here. You can also edit the test or delete the test by clicking on the vertical ellipses here. Now with our test case created, we are going to go on to try to run some of the test cases that we have on this project. To do that, we're going to create a test run. So you click on the test runs menu, then on the test runs page, you click on new test run button. Now you can provide a name for your test run. So we can call this you can provide any name as an identifier for your test run. This is very flexible for you. You can specify if this test run is going to be manual or automated. In this case, I'm going to pick manual. You can add additional description or information to your test run if applicable. You can assign this run to other members of your team. So these would be the people responsible to test or to carry out this test run. You can specify the state of the test run. Is it new, which is always default, or is it in progress, or under review, or closed? So I'll pick new. Now we need to add test cases to our test run. To do that, you'll click on the add button here to add test cases to our test run. You can add a test run or add test cases to a test run by clicking on the checkboxes here. You can further filter your test cases listed here by clicking on the filter icon there. Then you can go on to apply different filters, folder, or the owner of the test case, or the tags associated with the test case, or the type of the test case, or the priority of the test case. When you've applied your filters, you can then click on the apply filters button. If you need to hide this, just click on the hide link to hide the filters option. When you're satisfied with the test cases you've added, you can click on the save button. You can specify if this test run is going to be a part of a test plan. In this case, no. In subsequent tutorials, we're going to see how to organize test runs using test plans. You can also go on to attach tags to your test run. Once you're satisfied with the data you've entered, you can click on the create test run button to then save your test run. Now we have our test run created. Here, all our test runs are going to be listed here. So we have the ID of the test run, the title of the test run, the run type, the number of test cases in the test run, the assigned members that the test run has been assigned to, then the progress status of the test run. This is going to be a breakdown of the test cases within the test run. You can take additional actions by clicking on the actions button here to view the run, edit the run, or delete the run. In this case, I'm going to view the run. You can also view the run by simply clicking on the title of the test run. So this is a page showing details of the test run. Here you can see who the test run has been assigned to, the date it was created. This is the title of the test run. This is the completion progress of the test run. You can see the breakdown of the status of each test case within the test run. In subsequent videos, we're going to see how to manage your test runs. By managing test runs, we can add results to the test run, add the test run to a test plan, and add results to this test run. So, thank you. Bye for now.